I'm very excited to introduce you all to the Aurora Financial Empowerment Center. Since we're running late, I'm going to cut the intro short and just let you get started.
Okay, great. Thank you, Megan. Thank you for inviting me. And this is a great opportunity for us to spread the word about this newest public service of the city of Aurora. My name is Bea Rodriguez-Franson. I am Program Manager of Innovation at the city, and I'm also City Manager for the Aurora FEC. And we provide free one-on-one professional financial coaching to Greater Aurora residents as a public service. We are the first and currently the only one in the state of Illinois to be providing this as a free service. And as part of this model that we have, it's a national model that we're following. We have contracted with the Neighbor Project. So the model is that we contract with a financial counseling provider, a nonprofit provider. And so the Neighbor Project won that bid when we did that a couple of years ago. So we launched late in April last year, and today is actually our first year anniversary. So I'm excited to be celebrating with you our first year anniversary and to share with you our successes so far. And just to give you a little preview of some of our success, I wanted to show you one of our client testimonies.
I'm Chad Kubinski, and this is my wife, Brenda Kubinski. Not long ago, we had a lot of unpaid debt. We came to the Financial Empowerment Center seeking guidance. We had heard about FEC through social media, and our counselor, Valeria, was able to explain our situation and provide us with options we could take. It really helped us get a grasp on our bills and things like that. Within several months, we were able to pay off a handful of our credit cards. We really got on top of a lot of our finances we were behind on. We were able to put some money in our savings, and we still have some debt to pay off, mostly medical, but now we feel like we're really in control. We're on top of everything now. There's nothing left behind. We appreciate everything that FEC has done for us, and we encourage anyone who wants to learn more about their finances to contact them as well.
Working with Valeria has been great. She's very personable. She's held us accountable, and she's given us all the tools that we need to stay up on our finances. I've encouraged all my friends and my family members to seek out their services. These services, again, are free, offered through the city of Aurora. You can learn everything you need to know at the FEC website, and you can contact them for more.
Great. Good. Good. So Brenda and Chad are two of many happy clients that we've served, and I'll share more of our success stories a little bit later with you. And just to give you a little bit of a history of how this all started, this FEC, our Financial Empowerment Center model, was first a pilot program in New York City. It was an experiment to embed financial coaching within local government in 2008. And since then, it became so successful that other cities wanted to replicate the FEC model. And today there are about 35 cities all over the nation offering financial coaching as a public service. And together we've reached more than 116,000 clients who have reduced $160 million, their debt for $160 million, and also increased their savings by $26 million. And these numbers keep rising by the day. And you'll see here, out of all the cities, we have Aurora here. It's the only one in the state of Illinois, and we're hoping that other cities will follow suit because of the success that we've been seeing. And just to give you a bigger picture of our FEC model, this is always going to be a free service because it is a public service and it's government branded. So we will commit to sustaining this for the long term by securing community partners, sponsors, from financial institutions so that we can continue to provide this to the public. Another component of this model is the professionally trained FEC counselors and the one-on-one financial coaching. Based on some evaluation studies that the Cities for Financial Empowerment Fund had conducted, they found that this is really the one-on-one financial coaching is the key to changing the mindset and behavior of clients so that they can take control of their finances, more so than one-off financial education workshops or financial literacy classes. It's really the strong client counselor relationships that really make a difference. Another component of this model is the database that we have. We are able to track many metrics, up to 200 data points, that help our clients see their progress and the impact of their behavior over time. And then finally, it's integrated, the FEC is integrated with not only municipal services, but also social services throughout the city. We continue to partner with various organizations, mostly nonprofits in various sectors, because we want to add capacity and we want to complement each other's services. So right now that we have mutual referral system with each other so that we can help our clients in a more holistic manner. And in a nutshell, we offer, again, free one-on-one professional financial coaching to greater Aurora area residents. So this is not just limited to City of Aurora residents. We don't turn anyone away at this point because we have the capacity. And like I said, we are the only one in the state providing this as a public service. We serve 18 years old and over. And we focus on low to moderate income individuals and households, but again, we don't turn anyone away. So if you have higher income, but if you have high amounts of debt, we can help you as well. There are 5 key outcomes that we focus on. The first is opening or transitioning to safe and affordable bank accounts. The second is establishing or improving your credit scores. The third is increasing savings. The fourth is reducing debt. And the fifth is accessing emergency support services, like connecting clients to food pantries, rental assistance, or utility assistance programs. And this is our dream team. This is the financial coaching staff. David Blancas is the program manager, and he supervises 3 full-time financial coaches, and all of them are bilingual in English and Spanish. And all of them have financial expertise in different areas. So for example, David is an expert on student loans. Paul is an expert in various mortgage loans. He was a loan officer in a previous job. Valeria was formerly a credit counselor. And she was also a lawyer in Mexico. And Francisco grew up in tax preparation businesses. So aside from their financial knowledge and skills, all of them also exude compassion and empathy. They're all very personable and very accommodating. So you'll see when you meet them and when you start working with them how wonderful and warm they are, and that this is the key to our success, because they have the ability to build rapport with all of the clients that they meet. And so inside the first counseling session, this is just a taste of what to expect. Again, the focus is on rapport building. They go through a financial health assessment together, and our counselors never dictate what to do, right? Never dictate the client what to do. They always make sure that the clients are educated and also co-create goals, and they co-develop a service plan together, right? And usually it's about 60 minutes for the first session. And sometimes they'll pull a credit report depending on your goals or your service plan. And whenever they pull a credit report, it's called a soft pull, meaning that it doesn't affect your credit score because we have a good relationship with Experian. And anytime we pull your credit, it doesn't change your score. And you can always go back for follow-up counseling sessions, as many as you would like. And there, in the follow-up sessions, we would review your milestones and assessments, verify outcomes, and then refine your goals as needed, right? And so far, we have served 442 clients for the past year. And we launched in the middle of the pandemic. So this is an incredible resource, especially in these difficult times. Out of the 442 clients, 59% are female. And again, we serve 18 years old and over. And you'll see that we serve mostly 20s to early 50s, but we would love to serve more 18 to 20-year-olds as well as more older adults. And so hopefully our partnership with Wabanzi Community College will help with reaching younger people. And right now we're developing strategies to reach our 55 and older group. We serve many Latinx clients and a racially diverse clientele. And you'll see here that we have a growing list of clients whose primary language is neither English nor Spanish. And this is primarily because of our partnership with World Relief Chicagoland. And they work with many refugees and immigrants from all over the world. So to remove that language barrier, we decided to hire United Language Group. And now within 30 seconds, we can help any client who speaks any of the 250 world languages. So language is no longer a barrier for us. We can help almost anyone. And also we can help anyone regardless of your employment. We serve full-time, part-time employed, self-employed, unemployed, it doesn't matter. And also we ask if you would like to own your own home one day. Because of our partnership with the Neighbor Project, they specialize in helping low to moderate income families to buy their first home. And in fact, at least 4 of our families who started seeing our financial counselors back in June last year, they are now ready to buy their first home. So I'm excited to share that story as it unfolds in the future. And these are just some of the outcomes. Like I said, we measure about 200 data points, and these are just the highest percentage outcomes. And the highest is really reducing the delinquent accounts. These are mostly credit card, medical, utility bills. And then also the accessing a public support program has been a big outcome for us. We refer clients to various public support services, as well as reducing non-mortgage debt by 10%. And this is one of the most impressive numbers, is the total savings increase. So in total, our clients have collectively saved $133,000 and also reduced their debt by more than $391,000, all within just a year and in the middle of a pandemic. So this is a big accomplishment for our clients and families. And this is just one success story of a client who came in June last year with a credit score of 633. And most of her credit lines were maxed out. And our financial coach explained to her how credit scores are calculated. And so together they created a budget that allowed her to pay off certain credit cards faster. And so after 8 months, in February, her score jumped from 633 to 745. So that's an increase of 112 points. And that's because of the knowledge that she gained and also the accountability that she had because she was working one-on-one with the financial coach. And her percentage of credit utilization decreased dramatically. And now she's got an excellent credit score. And 20-year-old Anthony, this is another story of a young person who wanted to purchase his first car. And he understood, because of Paul, one of our counselors, the importance of raising his credit score, how interest rates work, and what to look for when deciding what type of financing would be offered. And he was able to purchase his dream car with a very low interest rate. And now he's more confident in making good financial decisions. And he's telling all of his family and friends about the Aurora FEC because he was able to purchase his dream car. 60-year-old Mary. Mary is in her 60s. She wanted to just address her debts, and Paul gave her the ability to look at her debts in a different way. And she said it's never too late to do the right things, and that she's looking forward to her retirement. She's starting to save for her retirement, and she still continues to go to the FEC because she feels that she gets encouraged and motivated to accomplish all of her goals. And that's a testament to our counselors once again. Francis and Roger came from Venezuela the last couple of years, and they didn't know how credit worked in the US. So they really appreciated working with Valeria, who can speak to them in Spanish. And she has become a great ally in their dream of buying their first home. And in just 4 months of working with her, Francis and Roger reduced their debt by more than $3,000. And they are continuing to strengthen their credit, and now they're saving for their down payment towards their first home. And Chelsea and Joe would like to be completely debt-free in 5 years. And now they have an emergency fund, something that they never had before. And within 3 months of working with us, Chelsea and Joe have reduced their credit card debt and also increased their monthly disposable income by $700 and counting. And finally, Maria is in her 50s, and Paul helped her with figuring out what to do during the pandemic because she was highly affected by it. And so she got a list of local food pantries, rental assistance programs, and she started creating her own budget, and now she's saving money towards her retirement. So she's grateful for the help that she got right in the middle of COVID. And so now I'm transitioning to talking about some of our partners. We currently have more than 20 partners across the city. And there are 3 levels of partnership. So for those who might be interested in partnering with us, these are the 3 levels. The first is that a referral partnership. The staff of the organization simply makes referrals to us via an online prospective client form, or by phone, or by email. And that's where it ends. It's up to the client to follow up with our counselors. The good thing about our online form is that within 48 hours of submission, a counselor will get in touch with you so that you can get your first appointment, whether virtual or in person. Right now, we are in several locations. Our main location is at Thrive Collaborative Center at 712 South River Street. And we also have co-locations, including VNA Healthcare, as well as AID, the Association of Individual Development. And soon it will be at Wabunsee Community College. And also our most recent one is the Hesed House. So that's another co-location. And so, yeah, so that's the second co-location. The second partnership is co-location, meaning that we send our counselors on a designated schedule every month. So depending on the organization, we send at least one counselor to for the 4 co-location partners. And also the last level of partnership is integration. And this is more involved, where we would share data points with each other between the neighbor project and the organization, because essentially the organization is outsourcing the financial coaching to us. So this is where we add capacity and complement the services of the organization. And that way, this is a required part of a holistic service plan for their client. So for example, St. Vincent de Paul Society, if they provide utility assistance to their participant, they require that, that client to come and see us so that we can make sure that they build a budget so that they don't keep relying on the utility assistance from St. Vincent de Paul. Same thing with World Relief. They have an IDA matched savings program, and they're required to come see us. That way they can maximize their savings and learn how to budget. And that way we are able to track their progress together, right? So those are the 3 different partnerships. And so hopefully we can spread the word so that if you are involved with different organizations that might want Aurora FEC involved with helping their clients, you can email me or call me. And there are different ways that you can contact us. We have a website, the www.cityofauroraFEC.org. And also you can call our program manager, David Blancas, if you have any questions about how FEC works, or if you would like to book over the phone. It's 630-256-4552. But really the best way to get a hold of us is through bit.ly/AuroraFEC. This link will take you to a prospective client form so that you can set your first financial coaching session. And this QR code, you can actually use your camera right now. If you have a phone camera on your phone, you can scan this QR code and it'll take you directly there. So real quick, I'll just show you what it looks like. And it's very short, very easy to fill out. And all you need to do is put your information in here. You can also select if you'd like to receive a reminder here via text, if you are going as an individual or as a couple. And you can put the Aurora Public Library, for example, as a referral organization. And you can even specify your language here. So again, many different languages are here. And that's it. So it's really, and within 48 hours, we'll get in touch with you. And finally, we are trying to grow our social media presence. And we are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Our handle is @AuroraFEC. We have several videos there, some tips, some workshops that you can view on our Facebook page. And we have many other upcoming workshops. And if you'd like to have a workshop at your organization, for example, feel free to contact us, and we'll do a presentation, whether virtually or in person. And that's the FEC, and this is our home, the Thrive Collaborative Center. This is where you would go for in-person counseling at our main location. It's COVID friendly in terms of we have acrylic dividers, and we have health and safety protocols in place, and social distancing. So yeah, hope to see you there at Thrive or through virtual counseling. And I'll take any questions, Megan, if there are any.
No, I don't see anything yet. We will have this video available on the Aurora Public Library District social media as well, on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. So anyone who wants to refer back to this video, that will be available for you on both of those places before the end of the week. April is Financial Education Month. So in addition to this program, we also have up on our YouTube page a couple of programs that we did in partnership with the KCT Credit Union. So I strongly encourage you, if you're looking for more information about financial empowerment, to check those out. That program was done both in English and in Spanish. And we have a Spanish language program coming up about banking services for small businesses. I believe that is tomorrow evening. Thank you to those of you who watched on Facebook. And to the attendees on Zoom, I really appreciate you guys coming out. We're really excited to spread the word about this awesome local program.
Good, thank you, Megan.
Okay.